to be here with you. We have got an incredible show put together for you. We are fresh back, Mama Pat and I from QVC. We've already had some airings this morning. It's a busy day, but it's a good day, and it's better when you're here. For those of you that are new, we get together every Wednesday morning at 10:30, and we just talk about diamonds. We talk about jewelry, gemstones, anything that's on your mind. I am a graduate of the Gemological Institute of America. I have my graduate certificates in colored gemstones and also in diamonds, in case you've never joined us before. Mama Pat is your moderator. She is steering the ship here today, and you hear her getting all set up and ready. How you doing today, Mom?
Oh, pretty well.
Yeah, we've been busy, huh?
Yes.
Been good. It's Gem Week at QVC. So there's been a lot of jewelry to be seen. If you've missed the first part, well, you still have a diamond show coming up on Friday. So we'll get together and again, take a look at some new and different things that are coming out on Friday. But last week, man, we were on fire in diamonds. Diamonds are kind of the cornerstone of our jewelry department. We've been selling diamonds at QVC since over 20 years ago. But lab-grown diamonds, which is what we're going to be looking at today, they were our fastest selling items at the Q. And so I wanted to grab the hot stuff for you so that you could at least get one last look, or if you are interested, you can play along. I'll give you the item numbers and the prices. That's just so you don't have to look them up yourself. And again, everything can be found at QVC.com. But if you have ever had any questions or see something that you want to talk more about, I'm happy to stop and do whatever you'd like. Mom is there, and she will share your questions with me because I can't see them from this far away. And we would love to have your company. So stick around. Next couple of minutes are going to be fun. Here we go. We'll get to that cover girl in just a minute, but it is time to talk about an unusual, to say the least, timepiece. This is a diamond watch in the shape of a ring. Isn't that crazy? I love it. I love that I can look down at my hand when I'm in a meeting and see what time it is. It's really easy to see the time on these pieces. Now, to give you an update, I mentioned these were some of the fastest selling items at Q last week. The rose tone, which is rose gold over stainless steel, that is on wait list. So if you want that one, you have to join the wait list, and we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. We do, however, have limited quantity in the black. And when I say limited, I'm talking about size 4 availability. I wear the black a lot. That would be a really fun, funky kind of, and you know who you are if you can carry it off, pinky ring, I think. And even for a man. Again, you're looking at a really good quality diamond watch here, but it's a ring watch or a bracelet watch, if you will. I call it a bracelet, a ring watch. So it's a wing, I guess, officially. And then the one on the other side is gold. That's the one I wear and have on today. This is gold over stainless steel. And I don't know if I said the price yet, but it's $79.98. It's on sale. Now you see why it absolutely ran out the door. I mean, this is the time of the year where people want to buy watches. And this one's got so much personality. I like that it sits up a little off the hand. Inside is a Japanese quartz movement. The crystal on the top is literally crystal. So it's not, plastic. It's not loose. I don't want you to think it's costume jewelry. This is fine jewelry, the kind of watch you would see, at a jewelry store, with diamonds at the 12, the 3, the 6, and the 9. Wow, you are pouring in today. I'm so thankful and grateful that you're there. Again, if things come up, Mom, feel free to interrupt me. It doesn't bother me at all. In the yellow, we have size 4 through 10 available. Doesn't need winding or anything like that. Just takes a regular watch battery. So the back screws off, the watch battery goes on, and you've got this for the rest of your life. And I think it is definitely a personality piece. People stop and want to look at it or ask me what it is. A lot of times they're like, what is that? And they'll take a closer look. And I'm like, oh, just a little diamond watch that I wear on my finger. It comes in 4 through 10, but it's also on Easy Pay at QVC.com. On 4 Easy Pay of $20 a piece. So think about this as maybe gifts for your bridesmaids, gifts for graduation, birthdays, anniversaries. We had it for Christmas in July. And it's not too early. I know it feels early, but it's not too early, really. If you think about it, you'll have it paid off before Christmas. And you could give all the girls in and men too, for that matter. On your gifting list, you could give them all watches, which would be wonderful. I wanted to look at the back because now I was thinking maybe you could personalize it with an engraving piece on the back, but really it has the Firelight name on the back, and it talks about the fact that it's water resistant, so you don't have to worry when you're washing your hands, but I always take it off anyway. It is plated over stainless steel, which is nice for the heft of it. I like the weight of it. Anyway, I could go on and on forever. At under $100, you're going to see 3 items out of the 5 that are going to be at this price point. It is a great idea to start thinking Christmas in July, or if you do have a little money burning a hole in your pocket, or if you know someone who's always running late and you want to give them a gentle nudge in the right direction. She's cute, and I like how it looks like a great big beautiful sparkling sequin. I dig this ring. Again, I wear it a lot. I just love it. To me, it's just like a second skin, but I know it's not for everybody. So if this isn't for you, stick around. I've got 2 other items under $100. Everything that you see here today was running really fast at QVC. You know, sometimes bestsellers are different than things that are selling really rapidly. Everything in this show sold super rapidly. Some of you may have missed out. Maybe you had wanted the pink version. This is your last chance. Most sizes in yellow, size 4 only in the black. Okay. Let me see if I can show you the close-up of the dial. Again, you see the diamonds at, you know, the noon, the 6, the 3, and the 9. It's just a really sophisticated look, I think. I really love the way it looks on my hand. The pink is really nice and pink. I think that's probably part of the reason that it sold out, but it is on wait list. It's coming all the way from Germany, so you might have to wait for a while. This is a German-engineered watch. Like I was saying, it's a really great quality piece from the inside out. We just started bringing in watches in our Firelight collection. This was the second one that we launched. The first one some of you own, I know many of you own, and have told me that you love it. We've had 3 in total so far. I don't know what the future is going to hold, but I know that our customers are really loving them. So if you have an idea for a watch or a style of watch that you would like to see, put it in the chat, please. And also, if you like the show and like the idea that you can give us immediate feedback to QVC, please do subscribe and like and share and do all the things. But if you can subscribe, it would be really terrific. We love you guys. All right, next up, we're going to take you to the wonderful world of, oh, and there's Blair, beautiful Blair, showing it on her hand. Again, it's just the right size. It's about the size of a dime. So to give you an idea of the scale, that's how big it is. We're going to move here, the cover girl. I wanted to do this towards the top of the show because this one I've been getting a lot of questions about. We sold nearly all of them out, but lucky you, we do have size 5 and 7 available. 7's the most prevalent size in the US. Most women, the majority of women do wear a 7. And so it's like going to the jewelry store where they have limited sizing, I guess. I'm just spoiled. Usually I can bring you better sizing than that, but all the other sizes sold out. It's 86 points in diamonds, and I love how the diamonds are fashioned. You've got the framework, of course, and the heart with the beautiful diamonds, and then running through the middle. What did you call it earlier in the week, Mom? A ribbon?
Oh, yes.
A ribbon
It's
of diamonds.
ribbon tying your heart.
Tying your heart
Tying
together.
it to your heart,
I
yes.
love that. Yeah, very, very romantic ring, something with a significant size. You've got the baguettes running through the center. Baguettes really show the clarity of a gemstone. Firelight lab grown is, we really excel in the cleanly quality of it. And I wonder if Dina's out there. Mom, have you seen Dina yet?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
hi,
we
Dina.
have.
I can't believe you made it. Thank you.
Nice to be
I
here.
saw your email this morning. I was at QVC, Dina, and I do appreciate you so much. I saw that you were asking about D+ diamonds in lab grown. We offer always what's called near colorless, which would be HI. On the diamond chart that the GIA developed so that as gemologists, we could talk to one another intelligently without having to see diamond parcels. Like it starts in the highest colorless quality at the letter D. So D, E, and F are colorless. D+ means that yours is going to be D, E, or F. So oh no, wait a minute. D+ means, oh my gosh, how do you get better than a flawless diamond? I don't know. What would D+ mean? Yeah, now that I sit and think about it, I read it right before I came downstairs. That doesn't even make sense, does it? I think what they probably meant was VS+, which is the
Yes.
clarity in Firelight. You think so too, Mom?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that would be very slightly included or better. So that'll fall between flawless and very slightly included. Our Firelight, the entire collection, is colorless to near colorless in quality, which would actually be like HI or better. So anyway, long and the short of it is, if you're seeing an item there that says D+, it means it's got really, really wonderful colorless quality. Okay? So now I don't have to type to you when I get upstairs.
Dina said it was actually.
D+? Wow, crazy.
Yes.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, you never know what's going to go on behind the scenes. And if you do catch stuff like that, do send it to me because I definitely forward all that to the buying team and they can get it fixed on the back end. The people that are inputting a lot of the information for the website are not jewelry educated or experts in jewelry, and so some of the stuff they're typing I don't think makes sense to them. So that's what I'm here for, is to explain what that is all about. So thank you for reaching out, Dina. I really appreciate it. And as far as the other stuff goes, I gotcha. We'll talk about that later. For easy pay on this heart ring, I don't think I even mentioned it, of $100 makes it yours. It's under $400. And not only is it a lot of really premium goods here when you're talking about all the work and all the meticulous energy that goes into creating a ring like this, but it's got a lot of curb appeal and it is made absolutely right. The combination of the baguettes and the brilliant rounds brings out the best in both of those cuts. See, baguettes have long facets, long lean facets, and they give you more of a slow flash in the way the light plays in it. And a brilliant round gives you more of the vitality, gives you more of the movement. Brilliant rounds are actually the #1 shapes and cuts in the world of diamonds globally. More people will gravitate towards that, especially initially. But there are some people that just really love step cut stones. And I know Jennifer Coffey is one of them. She and I've talked about it a lot. I love them together because I think when you put them together, the brilliant rounds bring out the flash and really put a bigger emphasis on that slow reveal that a baguette brings. It's like two personalities that are different, but they get together and they just fit as friends, right? Make sense? So it's an awesome piece. Because it's so limited, I'm going to move forward, but I think it deserved a spot of honor. J454616. I don't know what the future is going to hold on these pieces. I really don't. So oftentimes, right when they sell out, they're retired, and then they bring in fresh merchandise to keep us entertained and to keep us excited about the collection. But I love it. I think it's a fantastic ring. I would love to see it maybe done in all white in the future. If you guys would like that, put it in the chat, and I will send it to the buying team. This show is like a little informal marketing group. I ask you for your input because it matters to me. And if you're here, it means that we probably have, fallen across one another sometime in my career. I've been in jewelry for over 30 years. I absolutely adore everything about it. And diamonds in particular are my jam. I mean, I look at something like this and it just makes the heart warmer. If you're looking for a way to say I love you without having to say a word, this is an amazing ring. Here you can see again how well constructed it is. It's going to definitely be a presence on your finger, no matter what size you happen to get, whether you wear it on an index finger or a ring finger. If you get the size 4 for your pinky, I think it's going to really add a nice, sweet impact to whatever you choose to wear.
I have.
Yes, Mama. Yeah.
Dina said it might be a typo. Was actually G+.
G+. Okay, G+ makes better sense to me.
Oh,
if it was G+, so D, E, and F are colorless diamonds. GHI are near colorless diamonds.
okay,
So that means that it would be near colorless or better, which is actually in the brand standard. So that makes sense. Yeah, so thank you for that clarity. I appreciate it. Yeah, D+ was on my brain for some reason, and it doesn't make sense.
And could you please make the heart ring in all white for sure?
Yes. Go ahead and pass that along. Not to try to sway you or persuade you in any manner, but I'm glad you said that because I would love to see that come back and see it come back in silver as well. I think it's a really great ring. Speaking of great rings, Mom, when are you going to get this in the mail?
Pretty quick, I hope.
Yeah, this is on its way to our house, this ring. She bought it for herself, and I love that you're doing that. I just think that it's,
Me too.
yeah, I mean, how awesome that we can afford to indulge ourselves these days. I mean, this is $99.98. Mom loves a stacker. She loves them. She's got her personalized stack is really cute, and she changes it up a lot. Why is it that you bought this particular ring, Mom? What did you like about it?
It's real diamonds.
Yeah,
It's that
the chevron.
that goes with stacking under everything.
Yeah.
Just everything. The price is right. I just loved it. The minute I saw it, I bought it.
It's 20% off, and it's a lot easier to take 20% off something that's several hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars than it is to take 20% off of an item that's under 100,
And
honestly.
sometimes you just buy them because you absolutely love them the minute you lay your eye on it.
And that was you, really.
Yeah.
I like the shape a bunch, and I just think they look great stacked. Like if you have a number of children and you want to wear one for each of your children or grandchildren, you can stack. I'm very comfortable going 3 high. I saw some of the hosts playing around with 4 or 5, depending on how many kids they had. But I like 3. I think it's good. It's a good number, Mom's favorite number, and so so yeah, 3 in a stack is a nice thing. The fact that they would nestle into one another is cool, but I flipped one around so that it creates a spot in the middle that's open. I like that negative space if you are playing around with the idea of 2 of them. They make great ring guards. So not only are they stackable with other small petite bands, but they're fantastic with a larger solitaire. I saw some things during Gem Week that I really liked. Like let's say you have a round shaped garnet, or you have, this is really better even for teardrop shapes. Like if you've got a teardrop shape, whatever it is, citrine, or you've got a pearl. I had some fun talking to Joel Schechter today. I love him. He's one of my very favorite people at QVC. And yes, with a pearl ring, this actually would serve the purpose of not only giving it a stronger look on your hand, giving it a different appeal, but it also literally protects whatever's in the middle, and pearls tend to be a little bit softer. So opals are another stone. If you have an opal, fantastic next to this as a protector, and one on each side would be great. Those are also soft. Tanzanite's extremely soft. It's about a 6. So these are stones that you want to, protect and keep, in good shape. So ring guards not only are fun and kind of frivolous little pieces that you can stack vertically or horizontally, but they actually serve a purpose of protecting a softer gemstone, which is cool.
Everybody's liking it.
Yeah, I did. I really love it. I honestly think, and I'll just tell you what I think because I can't usually do that on the air. If I'm going to buy one thing today, I would buy this ring like Mom did. I would. Being that it's on 4 easy pay of $25, how wonderful is that? $25. Now, what easy pay is, in case you don't usually shop at QVC.com or at QVC, easy pay is where you get to pick the credit card, and you don't have to have their credit card. You pick your own, and the first payment will include shipping, handling, and tax. Has to. They have to collect that, right? But after that, it's just that straight $25 till it's paid off, but you get the ring shipped immediately. So you don't have to wait for it. You have to wait a few days. That's why we're waiting for the one for Mom. But in white, because this comes in both white and yellow, I'm just showing you the yellow for some reason. Here's how it is from the back. But both the white and the yellow come in sizes 4 through 11, which is awesome. Here you can see it on a day.
Now it comes in more sizes.
Yeah, we got it quantity increased for the event, for the Gem Day event. I discovered after the fact. So yeah, this is one of the few items. Again, these are all fast runners. These are the ones that were running out the door this last week. This is a brand new shipment, 4 through 11 in white, 4 through 11 in yellow, and $99.98. How are you going to use it? I'm more interested really in how you plan to wear it. So I know what Mom's going to do. She's going to stack it with her champagne diamond, I suspect. Yep. And then she's got that cute little, I love the little sliver ring that's got the 3 baguettes that sit left to right. You'll probably put it on with that, right? I mean, how much fun are you going to have playing? You have it on today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? You want to come show everybody? No, not now? Maybe at the end? Or are you not up for it today?
Nope.
Not today. Not today, she says. Okay. Well, again, we're looking at a very, very affordable piece that I think has a lot of, look at this, they're saying adorable. William says a man could wear it on his pinky. I agree. I think that's a really good idea. So however you choose to wear it, enjoy it. It'll be there soon. And this is the last look at these top sellers. One good hit on QVC, and these will be gone. All right, so I love this. This is called the rosary ring. Now, it's not a literal rosary, but I just adore it. It's 17 points of diamonds that create the form of a cross, a symbol of protection and love and all of those good, warm feelings of community. And then on the band of the ring and all the way around, too, by the way, there's these little beads that emulate the rosary beads. Now, I know they're not, specifically accurate as far as the number and all of that, but I find great peace and serenity in wearing this. I had it on, I was telling the story earlier in the week. I had it on. Mom sent me into the deli counter to get some roast beef for lunch and a couple of other things. And so I went over to the deli counter and pulled my number. And I had gotten behind, as luck would have it, somebody that was literally grazing their way through the deli counter, tasting samples and buying stuff. Anyway, it was 45 minutes in line. And so I was trying to really be patient about it. And poor mom's out in the car and it's 100 degrees, right? But we made it through it. We got our roast beef. Everything was fine. But I had this ring on that day because I had sold it earlier in the day. And I just found it to be very assuring, a good reminder. Just many, many reasons to buy it. This is the gift giving season in many regards for inspirational jewelry. You've been seeing a lot of inspirational programming at QVC lately, and I hope it continues because jewelry, if nothing else, has meaning in our lives, right? People way back in the earliest beginnings of man, would adorn themselves with things to show who they were, what tribe they were from, the status in a community, all of these things based on jewelry. Or they would be inspired by a bird or, a tree or whatever it is and use what materials were available to them. So this is a reminder, again, of all of those times historically. It looks great stacked, or as you can see, I have it layered here with a nail head ring, which also is a symbol that many people wear for Christianity. So you can check out all the inspirational jewelry at QVC.com if you'd like. But I want to know, as we look at this for $89.98, 20% off, if you'd like to see more rosary pieces at QVC and QVC.com. We're going to have a little meeting sometime in the near future on things that are happening for fourth quarter and things that are happening at QVC in diamonds. And I want to know what you want because it means a lot to us. It doesn't do us any good to be spinning our wheels trying to guess what you want or trying to tell you what you want. I would much rather have you say, yes, I want to see that, or no, I don't, or yes, but do it this way or that way. Your input really does matter to us. And we've made some good inroads and some good impacts at QVC because of you guys. So I appreciate you and your support. Again, if you would subscribe, it would be really helpful. So it doesn't cost anything. We're free. If you ever have any questions for Mom or I, you can always reach us too at hello@ursolidgold.com. All right, let's see what we got. Wanted to show you the back if I can. Here's the side view of it. You see the little rosary beads around the edges. This is why I think it would make a fantastic gift for the holidays. It's engravable. There's nothing on that solid back. So there's no hallmarking there. There's no branding there. We left that open so that if you are getting married and you want, a really great ring for your bridesmaids, or you're going to a first communion or whatever it is, you could have it put on the backside. Maybe you just pledged in a sorority, you're going back to college, and you want to put a sorority crest on the back of it and keep it close to your heart. They say that rings are worn on the finger so that they have a direct link to the heart. There's a vein that goes from your ring finger straight to the heart, literally. So again, these are all traditions that go way, way back centuries, but something that makes it a very special gift. And I think could be worn again by man, woman, or child. I think it makes sense. I'm giggling to myself because I used bad grammar this morning and somebody caught me. Mom, I said something about Rosina and I, and it should have been Rosina and me. So I had an email waiting for me when I got home. So I am trying to do better with that. So thank you for the input. I know I
You
screwed
can
that
tell
up.
by leaving the other person's name off, and if it sounds
Yes, you're right. If you could leave it off, which one sounds right. But I was so, like, casual at the moment and wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, I apologize. Racina and I were laughing it up and having a pretty good time this morning.
It's not casual there.
Yeah, well, that's true. I forget I'm working sometimes. Sometimes it's just fun. All right, so this item you saw me wearing during the last TSV day, the Today's Special Value Day, and we got a couple of them back in stock last week prior to Gem Week. It is a fast runner. It's under $600 at the 20% discount for Gem Week. And Gem Week, by the way, does go on all week long. We've got another Diamond Hour on Friday at QVC if you can join us. Prices are great. The selection is beautiful. I mean, it's just really been a lot of fun. This necklace is on 4 easy pay of $150. And what it consists of are little paperclip chains in the back connected with a lobster claw clasp. And then it gets bigger and bigger in the link until you get to this front station, which is probably an inch wide. This is a big, bold piece. There are a number of diamond encrusted links that are, sprinkled here and hither and yon, which again create the glamour. This is the sophisticated, glamorous piece. And without a doubt, I enjoyed wearing it every single minute. I don't own it. I would love to. To me, it is just such a significant and juicy piece of jewelry. It's not overly heavy, but it's got a nice amount of weight about it. And that's one of the ways we're able to get the price a little bit lower. We did it two-toned so that you have rhodium plating behind the diamonds. They work almost like a megaphone to those diamonds and make them really bold and bright. And then the yellow gold brings the warmth, doesn't it? So that you can wear all of your sterling silver, all of your golden colors with it, and it's just going to look perfect. Paperclip chains are fun. Paperclip chains have a couple of different ties historically, which I think make them so nice to wear. One of them is I really admired Jacqueline Kennedy and the way that she dressed, the way she handled herself. Her grammar would always be perfect, I bet. But I admired her style, right? And her favorite designer was Coco Chanel. And so Coco Chanel and she became friends. And Coco had designed a necklace for her own use and just for her friends, which was a paperclip chain that was very long. And some of the chains like this were pave set with diamonds. So she had it on one day, and Jacqueline Kennedy saw it and said to her, "Boy, I really like that." And so she said, "I'll make you one." So Coco Chanel made her one, gifted it to Jacqueline Kennedy, and Jacqueline Kennedy's been photographed in it time and time again. If you Google her, you look up any of the pictures of her, oftentimes you'll see her in an eyelash jacket, Jacqueline Kennedy, and then the long paperclip chain that Coco Chanel gave her. So this type of thing is inspired by that. It's also right now in our whole political and world environment. It's kind of interesting to look back. It was at one point in history, it was illegal to wear a paperclip chain in Norway because it was said to be a sign of anti-establishment and rebellion, and so they didn't like that. But wear it proud as a piece of jewelry that actually looks strong but feels like silk. I want to show you. I picked it up. I took a close-up shot of the links too so that you could see the pave setting. But when you pick it up, you're going to see the fluidity here. So there's a lot of play between the links themselves. Mom, are you okay?
Yeah.
Everything good? Yeah. And thank you guys for all coming in and saying hello. We really appreciate it. William, do you think that this would be something that you might wear? I see you out there. I'm just curious as to what you think about that.
He likes it.
He does like
very
it?
much. Oh,
I'll tell you why I asked William, because, well, first of all, he knows a lot about jewelry and he participates a lot in our live streams. And so everybody say hi to William. And I'm glad you're feeling maybe just a little bit better today
is.
that you're here.
He is
Good.
a little better.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. He purchased a couple of Christmases ago a paperclip bracelet that had one encrusted large link and then the paperclip chains. And the cool thing about his bracelet, your bracelet maybe, and this necklace is that you can adjust the length to whatever size you needed it to be, right? So the longest length on this will be 18 inches, but you can adjust it to make it shorter if you'd like. So if you're petite or want to wear it more like a choker for layering, you certainly can move that around, which I think is wonderful. Last Christmas, we did what we called the 2.0 in that paperclip bracelet, where we added 2 more diamond encrusted links. That also goes back to this. So there was a method to the madness in bringing this in, and no wonder it ran as fast as it did and that you love it so well. But there are a few left in stock, so I'm just giving you a heads up. This whole show is a last look of some of our fastest runners and top sellers from last week, and 3 of them have been under $100. This is the most expensive thing that I included because, I mean, it just ran faster than anything else, so it is available for sale.
Rob has the necklace in silver, and he loves it.
Oh, yeah, so it's a wonderful style. Yeah, the diamonds too in the two-toned look have, rhodium behind them, so it gives you that white look. I bet that's what you love about it, huh, Rob? Is that you can really see the diamonds pop.
And good morning to Nadia.
Nadia, hi. So happy you could join us. Now, I know you joined us maybe a little bit late. No worries. I'm just thankful that you're here. If you guys are still here, I'd love to have you subscribe. What I'm going to do for those of you that did join us late is I'm going to go backwards through the slideshow quickly and give you item numbers in case you want to go to qvc.com and look some things up. But Nadia, if you have any questions or any of you, if you ever want to reach us again, it's hello@youaresolidgold.com.
Janet wants more band rings.
More band rings. Boy, are you on trend. That was what everybody was saying at the JCK show this year. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to be bringing more band rings. I promise you that. There's been a lot of talk about it, and there's some really cool things in the works. I think you're going to be happy.
Sharon loves lab-grown diamonds and rubies and sapphires too.
Oh, awesome. You know what? I'll let Ethos know. Our Ethos collection within Firelight is where usually our lab-grown emeralds, rubies, and sapphires live. But I got a little news for you too. This is pretty cool. One of my friends in the business, his name is Todd. Todd is a manufacturer. He backs a lot of the collections that are at QVC, and he's going to be bringing in some simulated emeralds, rubies, and sapphires. And I think he's debuting on QVC2 on Friday. So you'll have a chance to see that. It's called Gemistry. And so if you want to look it up, I'm assuming they may have put some of the items on the website already. So it's called the Gemistry collection. And his name is Todd. So make him feel loved because we sure love him. I love him.
Is it Gemistry?
Gemistry. Isn't that a cool name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've known Todd for 30 years. Yeah. Love him. All right, so the necklace, as I was mentioning, is on 4 easy pay of $150. We do have and will continue to have colored gems within Firelight, of course. Of course, you know how much I love Ethos. The rosary ring is J459390. It is $89.98. It's just the perfect little twinkle, little pick-me-up today. And we all need a little more peace and love in the world. So every time you look at that, let's say a little prayer for the universe. In yellow, it's size 4 and 9, and in white, it's size 4 and 10 only. So you might want to wear it on a pinky ring or another finger. I'd wear it on my index finger personally. I think it looks kind of funky that way. It is engravable, no matter if you choose the white or the yellow version. My recommendation to get it done as inexpensively as possible, in my experience, is I take it to the place at the mall where they remember things. You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. If you can't, send me a note and I'll tell you what the store is. But they don't, they're not a part of the program, so I'm not going to give them a shout out unless they're real nice to me. But anywho. Yeah, they do great work and they do it really fast. So I'll drop something off and then I go have a cup of coffee with a friend or whatever, and then I come back and it's done. It's like magic. It's perfect. Again, it's got a little thicker head to it, and then the reason they did that is to make it come up almost evenly with the beadwork. This is a super dimensional ring, which will bring you, just so many compliments, and it's so fun. And it's funny to talk about an inspirational piece as being fun or being, trend forward, because to me it's more than that. It's the symbol of the cross, so it's meaningful, but it's all those things. And it's under $100, which I think is awesome. Here you see it on my hand, and this is what I was talking about as far as inspirational jewelry goes. The nail head style is also said to symbolize the nails in the cross. So you could wear those together. It means many other things too outside of the religious sect, but together they look even stronger. So just an idea for you. You see it from close up. I guess you can tell I really liked it. Nadia, I'm moving as quick as I can. Guys, this is a chevron ring that Mom is expecting in the mail any day. It's a great ring, also $99.98. It is 10 points in diamonds, so 1/10 of a carat. It comes in white and yellow, and this is the easiest one for you to get right now because Q bought the most of them. But it was still one of the fastest running items during the diamonds that we've been running during Gem Week this week. So it is on 4 easy pay of $25, and it comes in size 4 through 11. This little guy's pretty much going to be gone. But if you can wear a size 5 or 7, she is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me show you right here. Look at how that swath of diamonds comes through the middle. Mom was calling it a ribbon of diamonds that comes from the back side of the heart over the top of the front piece. Creates beautiful movement. It's like a song, you know? You can almost hear the choir singing in the way that those notes move across and through that heart. It's a great piece of jewelry to say I love you to somebody, and it looks great on the hand as well. So it was chosen as the cover curl today, even though it's the most limited that we have in stock on 4 easy pays of $100. Come on. These are top quality diamonds. These again are VS Plus Clarity, HI near colorless or better. We're looking at beautiful baguettes, which you always get a better quality diamond in a baguette because you can't have any really big internal characteristics or any kind of flaws. There's nowhere to hide when you're a baguette, right? And then there's a series of beautiful, brilliant rounds around it. It's a glorious ring. You'll love it. There's the beautiful Blair wearing that ring. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So where does that leave us? That leaves us, this leaves us with what time is it? Time to let you get about your day. $89 and, or pardon me, $79.98, 4 easy pays of $20 for a diamond watch ring. Yeah. I love this watch ring. I love it for the practicality of it. I check my phone like everybody else does, but there are times where it's more convenient just to do this, right? Or if you're in a meeting and you're drumming you look at this and then you drum your fingers and they get the idea that you got to get going, right? For somebody that is graduating or somebody that is starting a new job or just wants to elevate their look, you've always wanted a diamond watch, it's a great choice. There's a diamond full cut, full faceted at the 12, the 6, the 3, and the 9. So we got you covered on all the big times. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I think it's a great piece. Well, we love you over here. Mom's not going to come over and say hello today, but we do appreciate you very, very much. So come on along and subscribe. We'd love to have you along every week if you can, or just stop by every once in a while and say hello. But know that you are loved and you make a direct impact on what I do at QVC. So thank you so very much. All right, well, keep them coming, everybody, and I'll see you next week on Wednesday. We'll also be on QVC.com on Monday with our Dazzling Diamond Show. I'll see you then.